What's up, everybody? It's Ruthless 267 back with another vinyl unwrapping. Today I'm going to be unwrapping one of my favorite rock bands, and it's going to be their 5th studio album of Interpol, El Pintor. In Spanish it means the painter. It's also an anagram for Interpol. If you rearrange the words, you can create the word El Pintor. Picked this one up at Urban Outfitters. It's going to be a translucent red vinyl. Also get the digital copy, but I already have it because also have the CD. But it doesn't hurt to have multiple copies. This album it's actually was released on September 9th, 2014 on Matador Records. So we have the little logo right there. The album did pretty good. Not as good as like their first couple releases. This album comes after a 4-year hiatus of not putting out music. Some of the 5 lead singles they had were All the Rage, Back Home, Ancient Ways, My Desire, Anywhere, Everything Is Wrong. I think about 3 or 4 of those have music videos, so you should go check them out. But when it was released, peaked at number 7 on the US Billboard 200. It is unfortunately the first album that was recorded without lead bassist Carlos Stengler. Carlos was with them in that 4th album they had that was like the self-titled album Interpol, and he departed shortly after the completion of that album, so he didn't stick around for any of the promotion that came after it.
Wow, that's messed up. I'm sorry. Go on.
It's kind of like Ice Cube leaving NWA. A lot of the members believe that a big part left, the creativity, the spirit of the group, and so they kind of struggled shortly after that.
The first rehearsal we had, in fact, I don't think I brought a guitar. Daniel and I met alone on one day, or we had 2 days I think together before Sam arrived, something like that. And the first day I was there, he was playing me something, and I realized that I couldn't come up with any guitar parts because I think kind of a key aspect of Interpol's sound is that some of Daniel's chords are they can be interpreted a couple different ways. And what made Carlos really special was that he would always find a very left field way of interpreting the chordal pattern that Daniel had written. So there was something about what he was playing where it was sort of like, well, I could write a guitar part, but it doesn't feel like, it feels like there's something missing here. Like, we need to nail down how we're gonna interpret your chords. And that's what the bass does in one of these songs. So it was just out of necessity of like, I can't even come up with a guitar part or a vocal idea until we figure that out. So I'll just bring in a bass tomorrow and then we'll just start with that.
The songs felt good, the rehearsals felt good. I felt like we felt pretty tight at the rehearsals. We tried to figure out ways for having, Paul wrote all the bass lines and he did like a fantastic job. Like, he's really, really, really good. And it's just like the songs just had this great energy to them from start to finish. And we found ways to actually keep it to the 3 of us in the room. I mean, that wasn't by something we said we had to do as much as we just put it, Paul recorded the bass line and we had it in a playback.
Even when that 4th album went out, the promotion wasn't done very well. He wasn't part of it. Like when Dre left NWA, when they did the Evil for Sagging, he was out. So they were kind of left on their own to figure it out. So when they returned, they created this. Paul Banks had to end up picking up the role of the bass along with the lead strings for Carlos Stengler. He had kind of experimented with hip hop after that, doing tracks with like Talib Kweli and RZA from the Wu-Tang. Also, the guitarist Daniel Kessler, he actually opened up a seafood shortly after the 4th album in Brooklyn, Bergen Hill, something like that. So, well, when they got back together, this was it. So this album kind of goes back to a little bit of more of a rough edge that they used to have from the first 2. I like to say that the first 2 kind of sound similar to like the Doors. On that 4th album though, it's kind of like too soft. They were missing a lot of like their rough edge that they kind of had from those first couple albums, up tempo. A lot of them were very slow.
You've gone soft.
They admitted that they were kind of like experimenting with that sound, and they went so far left, they just ended up coming back to what they know best. So, all right, so here we have the lip. The front, you got the hands washing each other, the painter, red hands, black background. So this red translucent record it's a pretty good compliment to it. Very artsy, I do like it. It's clean. And then you got your simple back, all the titles, A and B. So, all right, let's go ahead and open this up. Pretty clean, and here we go. Oh, nice. Like the sleeve that it comes in. With the little equal sign, the red hands holding each other. And here you're gonna have all the tracks and the lyrics. So if you like singing along, there you go. Production credits. It's like a matte feel. Very, very nice. And here we go. Nice. Side A. Side B. So A's got more of the artwork with the hands and the letter A. And B just has all the listings of the tracks. Very, very nice. Love this record. All right, well, let's get this over to the turntable and play one of my favorite joints, Tidal Wave. Again, we got the Ruthless Records slipmat, compliments of Ear Candy. They charge pretty cheap because I paid. I did not get it for free. And we're definitely going to go ahead and clean up this vinyl. But before we put it on, I want to give a shout out to Big Fudge for selling me this. And so let me go ahead and get this vinyl. Yeah, here we go. Got the nice red translucent. And as you can see, we got all that. All right, so the track we're going to be playing again is Tidal Wave. Again, it's an impressive album. You got to remember when Carlos Dangler left the group after the fourth album, it was even said by Paul Banks he was uncertain about where the direction of this album was going to go. So 4 years later, you get El Pintor. So let's go ahead and put on Tidal Wave. right, so there you have it, our unwrapping of Interpol's 5th studio album, El Pintor. This is an Urban Outfitters exclusive, translucent red vinyl. I mean, just take a look at that. That thing looks really, really nice. But yeah, if you're an Interpol fan, this is definitely a must-have to your collection. If you aren't familiar with Interpol and you want to learn more about them, you should probably go check out their first 3 albums, Turn on the Bright Lights, Antics, and Our Love to Admire. Very, very, very good albums. This one's up there too, even with the departure of Carlos Dangler. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and check us back in the future as we like to unwrap other types of limited edition vinyls, colored, translucent, solid, picture discs, and classic black vinyls as well. All right, till then, see you next time.